I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. He's been running the fast break his entire life. It's Jay Williams.
Dishing it left, dishing it right, making the right play at the right time. That's what Plainfield guards do. Let's see what the guards do down the court tonight.
And Jay, we are ready to go. This one about to get underway. Beyond the arc for three, and that's the start they wanted here on the road.
Execution is everything. I love the sharpness and precision they came out with in that first possession.
To Beverly. And Simmons. The rebound. Embiid. Smith with a shot. It won't fall. Josh Richardson. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Tobias Harris trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. And he misses that one free throw. Fires the three. He made his first effort, but not that time. George, offensive board. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
To Embiid. Throws it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Here's Leonard for two. Add 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Jumper's good.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay. But you're definitely not fooling me twice.
And look out.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Embiid. Joel Embiid. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Joel Embiid, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Nothing going here on that drive. Paul George, 4-2. Not today.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
To Paul George. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Harris, knocked loose. Clippers have it. Strong finish for Paul George.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Richardson. Won't go down. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Simmons. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Leonard. Oh, they called the foul.
A simple touch foul.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Kawhi Leonard. Deep 2 there, won't go. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Leonard. From long range. His first effort off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Harris always looking to create a shot, even ones like those.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Williams. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Nothing going here on that drive. And the 2 for Al Horford getting to the rim.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Well, can't do that.
Just a tic-tac foul.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. For 3, it's good. Defense has to pick things up.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Stuffs it down with authority. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. It's the Sixers out in front. Good start to this one. After 1 quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Smooth part of his game. Al Horford drills the catch-and-shoot 3.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. With that, he's 5 for 9.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Leonard. Horford with the rebound. Smith into the front court. Lead stands at 10. Can't connect from inside. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Williams. Leonard. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Embiid, and they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Chance here for the process. Can't connect. To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Harris to Horford. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Paul George pins it. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Simmons. PG lets it fly. Paul George. He's 3 for 7.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
It's PG for 2. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Fires the 3, knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
And Jay, they called the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
George still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Oh, he had it. To George. Cashes in for 2. To Richardson. Baseline drive. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To Richardson. Here's a chance from long range. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Ah, rocking the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Josh Richardson, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
And Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Leonard off the mark. And a putback slam. A shot at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. And the 76ers have to be feeling good. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. George. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Shakes free and hits.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
And he buries it.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Leonard. That's how you defend. To Tobias Harris. Add 2 points to the board.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Leonard. Oh, that's how it's done.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Harris goes to the left side. 4-3. Drains it.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Tough shot. He hits.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Easy path to the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Simmons with it. His guys holding the big lead. To Tobias Harris. Beyond the arc for three. And it's Zubac with the rebound. Paul George fires and he hits.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Fires the three. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. Knocked loose. Leonard throws it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Simmons going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. Paul George. Now a steal by Philly.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Leonard hits it, and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
And body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
Sixers call for time as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
Well, first off, energy and persistence conquer all things. But look at the way they're setting screens. Look at the way they're communicating to each other. They're actually hitting people on those screens, and they're coming off those screens with their hands in a target area, ready to shoot the basketball. When you play the game with that kind of precision and that kind of energy, you see why they're in the league.
Simmons to Tobias Harris. Count the basket.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Clippers have got it. From the painted area, won't go down. To Simmons. Paul George with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
George to Leonard. Scores from the post.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Oh, whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the final.
To Tobias Harris from long range. And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. Clippers have the basketball. It goes down.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keep being simple is the best way.
Footer at the buzzer. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively. You try to deny the next pass.
It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. It's in the hands of Philadelphia.
Everyone gets free.
To Horford. Montrezl Harrell. Huge block. Williams across the timeline. His guys down 11. And counted at the rim.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Taken by the Sixers.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Team foul number 1.
Into the front court comes Simmons. The lead stands at 9. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
For the Philadelphia.
Ben Simmons, a couple of free throws on the way. 56% for his career. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Leonard. Has a chance. Shot for Leonard, no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
To Beverly. Leonard. Off the mark. To Horford. Gets it in the left corner. Simmons to Horford. Short jumper, won't fall.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
For 3, he buries it.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
And finishes strong.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Leonard. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. To Tobias Harris. Great pass to set it up. Trying to cash in, and he drains it.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Lets it fly from long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Fires the 3.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a 2 on one end with a 3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2, correct?
That is great math, my friend. To Tobias Harris. Oh, he was wide open. And it's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Gets to the basket and scores.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
It's LA Clippers ball. Here's a chance from long range, and he's yet to hit one from deep. It's no good. Knocked loose.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
New blood coming in for both sides. Leonard, and they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
George, he's going to keep shooting them, but he misses yet again. The follow won't go either. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Has a look. He's looking for that touch.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
To Tobias.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Beyond the arc for 3, and drains it.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Strong finish for Paul George.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. No good. Leonard. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Mo Harkless rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.